Hello and welcome to another series of today's GK. Let's begin with previous day practice question first. Question was, the Government of India launched software to enroll names in ration cards. The name of this software is Ration Bandhu, Ration Guru, Ration Sathi or Ration Mitra. The correct answer is option D, Ration Mitra. Recently, the centre has launched a common facility to register names in ration cards on a pilot basis for 11 states and union territories. The facility will enable these states to identify and verify the eligible beneficiaries for coverage under the National Food Security Act. Named as Ration Mitra, this software developed by the National Informatics Centre can be used to enroll people of any state in ration cards from anywhere in the country. Hence, option D is correct. The portal is only an enabler for states and union territories to complete their inclusion exercise under National Food Security Act. Now let's begin today's session. First question is, Charles Drew is associated with which of the following countries? France, Britain, Italy or USA? The correct answer is option D, USA. Providing a huge boost to Make in India and Atmanirbharta in defense, US Navy ship or USNS Charles Drew arrived at L&T's shipyard at Kattupalli, Chennai recently. Hence, option D is correct. It has visited India for undertaking repairs and allied services. This is the first ever repair of a US Navy ship in India. The US Navy had awarded a contract to L&T's shipyard at Kattupalli for undertaking maintenance of the ship. Indian shipyards offer wide-ranging and cost-effective ship repair and maintenance services using advanced maritime technology platforms. Next question is, National Handloom Day is celebrated on August 7th, August 8th, August 9th or August 10th. The correct answer is option A, August 7th. Recently, India celebrated National Handloom Day. In 2015, the Prime Minister of India declared August 7 as National Handloom Day. It is celebrated to commemorate the Swadeshi movement that began in 1905 on the same day. Hence, option A is correct. The first National Handloom Day was inaugurated on 7th August 2015 by Prime Minister in Chennai. Next question is, the headquarters of Combined Maritime Forces or CMF is in Cairo, Manama, Male or Antananarivo. The correct answer is option B, Manama. Recently, India formally commenced cooperation with the Bahrain-based Multilateral Partnership CMF. At the India-US 2+2 in April 2022, India announced that it would join the CMF as an associate partner. The CMF is a multinational maritime partnership which exists to uphold the rules-based international order by countering illicit non-state actors on the high seas. It has 34 members and was established in 2001. It is headquartered in Manama, Bahrain. It is commanded by a US Navy Vice Admiral. It is a flexible organization and members are not bound by either a political or a military mandate. Hence, option B is correct. Next question is, Indian Virtual Herbarium is developed by Botanical Survey of India, ISRO, Department of Biotechnology or Department of Anthropology. The correct answer is option A, Botanical Survey of India. It is developed by scientists of the Botanical Survey of India, that is BSI. It was inaugurated by the Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change on July 1st in Kolkata. Hence, option A is correct. Each record in the digital herbarium includes an image of the preserved plant specimen, scientific name, collection locality and collection date, collector name and barcode number. The digital herbarium also includes features to extract the data state-wise. The users can search plants of their own states, which will help them to identify regional plants and in building regional checklists. The virtual herbarium makes unique images available free of cost. Next question is, which of the following are the largest living structures on Earth? Colossal squid, giant sequoia, quaking aspen or coral reefs? The correct answer is option D, coral reefs. The highest levels of coral cover within the past 36 years has been recorded in the northern and central parts of Australia's Great Barrier Reef. Corals are marine invertebrates or animals which do not possess a spine. They are the largest living structures on the planet. Each coral is called a polyp, and thousands of such polyps live together to form a colony. Hence, option D is correct. Australia's Great Barrier Reef is the world's largest reef system stretching across 2,300 km and having nearly 3,000 individual reefs. Coral reefs support over 25% of marine biodiversity even as they take up only 1% of the sea floor. Next question is, Bora caves are located in Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka or Andhra Pradesh. The correct answer is option D, Andhra Pradesh. Located in the Anantagiri Mandal of the Vishakhapatnam district of Andhra Pradesh are one of the largest caves in the country known as Bora Caves. Hence, option D is correct. The caves were discovered by William King George of the Geological Survey of India. These caves are 1 million years old. The caves were formed as a result of the flow of Gosthani River on the limestone deposits. These caves are known for their breathtaking stalactite and stalagmite formations. Next question is, recently the term Nereguli was in news. It is elephant corridor, a variety of paddy, water harvesting technique or jhum cultivation. The correct answer is option B, a variety of paddy. Though Nereguli, a traditional variety, yields only about 900 kilograms of paddy per acre, it is popular among farmers for its flood resistance. Hence, option B is correct. The paddy did not lose its quality even when the field was inundated for 40 days. There are other varieties in Bangladesh and Andhra Pradesh that can withstand floods and grow tall but will collapse once the water recedes. But Nereguli is quite the opposite. It is rooted and grows fast once the water recedes. Next question is, the International Atomic Energy Agency or IAEA was established in which of the following years? 1954, 1955, 1956 or 1957? The correct answer is option D, 1957. Recently, the head of the IAEA raised grave concern about shelling at a nuclear power plant in Ukraine. The IAEA is widely known as the world's Atoms for Peace and Development organization within the United Nations family. It was set up in 1957 as the world's Center for Cooperation in the Nuclear Field. Hence, option D is correct. The IAEA works with its member states and multiple partners worldwide to promote the safe, secure, and peaceful use of nuclear technologies. Its headquarters is based in Vienna, Austria. Next question is, who is the new Director General of the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, that is CSIR? Anjalika Rawat, Manjula Kirtivardhan, Swastika Madan, or Nallathambi Kalaiselvi? The correct answer is option D, Nallathambi Kalaiselvi. The CSIR has, for the first time in its 80-year history, appointed a woman Director General. N. Kalaiselvi, currently Director of the CSIR Central Electrochemical Research Institute, will now lead the network of 37 laboratories and nearly 4,500 scientists. She has been appointed for 2 years. Hence, option D is correct. CSIR, known for its cutting-edge R&D knowledge base in diverse S&T areas, is a contemporary R&D organization. The president of CSIR is the Prime Minister of India. It was built by Dr. Bhatnagar. Last question is, which of the following best describes the peninsular rock Agama? A platonic rock, a species of lizard, a hill range in Maldives, or a species of butterfly? The correct answer is option B, a species of lizard. Recently, a study was carried out by IISc Bengaluru on the peninsular rock Agama. The peninsular rock Agama or Psamophilus dorsalis, which is a type of garden lizard, has a strong presence in southern India. Habitat loss and other such features of urbanization have affected the presence of animal in urban centers. This lizard is a large animal strikingly colored in orange and black. They do not generate their own body heat, so they need to seek warmth from external sources like a warm rock or a sunny spot on the wall. They are important in ecology from different aspects. They can indicate which parts of the city are warming, and their numbers show how the food web is changing. Hence, option B is correct. Now it's time for the practice question. What are stable coins? Technique to measure marine pollution, tool to estimate environmental hazard, alternative of periodic table, or a digital currency? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.